At Augie's Locker Room in South Bend, you'll find treasures from Notre Dame's football past.
We want to preserve history here. We want people to come in and see artifacts that no one can see over on campus. And I've tried to do this since I was a kid, collect memorabilia that reflected Notre Dame's history.
Hanging on the wall is this gem. Yes, Knute Rockne was an ambassador for Studebaker. There was even a car named after him.
Studebaker contract 12 days before he died. And he's now going to get paid as much by Studebaker as he's getting paid by Notre Dame.
Retired attorney and local collector Andy Nickel showed me a contract signed in March of 1931.
He could have gone on to become a great ambassador and speaker throughout the country, and unfortunately that was cut short.
Cut short by a plane crash in a Kansas farm field. Augie has photos and artifacts from the crash on display. Just think about it. In 1931, Knute Rockne was at the height of his career. He had 3 national titles, a brand new stadium, and multiple endorsements. His shocking death made headlines around the world. But in April of 2024, The Rock made headlines again when his casket was exhumed from a South Bend cemetery and reburied here at the University of Notre Dame.
You know, I mean, he's been here 93 years, and who would have thought that we were attempting to do this?
Jean Ann Rockne is the granddaughter of legendary coach Knute Rockne, or Knute, as his family calls him.
My father is the youngest son of Knute and Bonnie.
We visited her family's plot at Highland a week before the move.
This is grandfather Knute, and this is grandmother Bonnie, and this is my Uncle Bill. Across the way is my youngest brother, Timothy.
Coach's funeral at the time was tremendous. It's the number of people that attended on campus.
Numerous dignitaries, so it was a major event, yes, it was huge.
By then, Rockne had converted to Catholicism, so why was he buried across town and not at his beloved Notre Dame?
Cedar Grove at the time did not have perpetual care, mowing grass and that sort of thing.
Travis Childs is the St. Joseph County historian and local cemetery expert.
Highland was a fairly new cemetery. They had perpetual care, and that's why Miss Rockne chose it.
Grandma was very concerned that Grandpa's grave not turn into a memorial site.
And yet, that happened often at Highland. The jagged corners and burn marks show where, through the years, people chipped away at the coach's headstone and snuffed out their cigars. The family hopes fans will be more respectful at Cedar Grove.
And Notre Dame has picked a very special spot for this family, so I feel very honored. And I'm more at peace with this decision now.
I'm glad he's here. I know Notre Dame will look after the family, so I feel comfortable knowing that he'll be cared for forever.
How do you feel?
I'm sad, and I feel very relieved. And everybody is at home where they belong now.
Back home at Notre Dame. Coming up, the Fighting Irish spirit lives on. Join me for conversations with family, players, and coaches from the national championships that followed.